everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to tell you guys some things that will make your boring day an awesome day. And you could even call your mom and dad for this. They'll be not bored too. So if you're bored, really, do you see all these toys I made? These are just made with Lego. Some are with some instructions and some are from my mind's instruction, like what I wanted to do. So I'll show you what and all I made. And before we go to that part, just tell me how my hairstyle looks. And when I always nod my head, look what happens. My hair comes up and then down, like a rock star on the movies. So let's start. So now the first vehicle is this super fighter jet. Okay, so if you turn this thing, the wings on it come up, down, up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down. And the second thing about it is that there is a window that you could open and then a person could sit in it. It's cool, right? Really cool. And the other one is it has two wings. This one is a cool one. It has two wings, right? Let's go to the next one. I don't know what to call this thing, but it's a flying saucer or something like that. It's it's a UFO with a zapping thingy. It's an alien ship actually, like a cool one. Let's go to the next one. The next one I have is my very coolest bay that I had, and it has these thingies that open up, so they look even cool when it happens. And if you want to see how to make it, because I put a video on that, you could go to Siddhesh Kidtube channels and you could find all of the videos and you could see if a picture of one of the bays I made, and you could go on that video and try on to make some cool bays. This is the helicopter I made with just some cool pieces. So the first time I made it, the wings were like this, the back wings. It looked sharpy then. Then I just turned it like this, and then that like that, and then it made the motor of the back one. So it was cool. Next one is this big yellow car. This is the car that I made, and like really my little brother, he doesn't really like that. He just threw it on the floor. The next one is the space station. It's a whole set. So the first one comes with this a thingy that where they look at Mars, like Mars is right over there. And that's the satellite that takes it. The next one is this crane that moves side to side and lowers it down and up. Like, do you see the arrow of this? And then this, if you put this little car thingy where the hole is, you could actually attach it, and then you could lift it and lower it down. That's cool, right? The next up is this big rocket ship that carries two people, 1, 2 inside the front. And these are the rocket boosters, and you could, if you actually remove the, see, it just broke out. if you remove this piece of those, the whole ship could come out, and that'll be one part of the ship, second part of the ship, and third part of the ship. This this is the big vehicle that carries the space station. I mean the space craft, and lowers it there. So this tiny ship thing from that will go right into this part and will be ready to launch. And that's the one going to launch it. And remember, before you close the thing, remember to keep this down and keep the eyes down, or else they're not going to fit. And this is the place where that small tiny car goes on the fixing place. This is the fixing thingy, and this man will use these tools to fix the tiny car. And this is the last of all ones. It's a big crane machine kind of vehicle, and it has these features that it could go like right into something and hold it right over there, and then go back to the space station, so it could show them the whole thing about what it has. And it's not going to go with the rocket ship because it's too big to hold it. Maybe they could do the crane maybe, but not everything. That was a big one. So now comes the small stuff. So this is a small flower that goes up, and when it's winter it goes up, and when it's summer these thingies come out, so it looks like a total flower. Cool, right? And bees totally come with that. The next one is this flying thing that when you turn these right over there and then that right over there, it actually starts the engine and start flying. Zoom, 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 zoom. Like that. It's even it goes on water. The next is a very, very tiny thing. So this, I guess it's small, right? It's very tiny. This is a washer that washes all cars. Like if you put soap on that thingy, like bubble soap, you could wipe the shields of a car that I showed you before, like this one, or actually everything. The next one is a pencil and an eraser. A pencil and an eraser. What are you going to do with that? So if you want a playing time when you're studying, you could actually take this and then put a pencil thingy on it, and then like if it's like the pencils that you have that you could remove and put it back until you get a sharp one. You could use that and you could remove it and then put it right over here and start writing with a Lego pencil. How was that? That's cool, right? This is the airplane that my little brother really likes. Now, this is what he likes. It's a choo-choo train. Like, he really likes it. He actually holds it and does not throw it. He just plays with it. Like, he really likes this one. This is a big thing that I made with instructions, but half of it is instructions and half of it is not instructions. I made this tail with just my mind, and these stuff just with my mind, and this one was instructions and this one was instructions too. And now it looks so cool that my mom said that it's very cool that I didn't even think that she was going to say it's so cool. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, here's the fishy. This is the fishy that this goblin thingy just gobbles. It opens its mouth like that, and then it just opens its mouth and just chases a fish. His mouth is kind of funny. Like, look how it opens. But it's like he's opening his tongue. The next one, this is a flying army kind of thingy, and this is where the people stay in. Next is this big flying machine with a red volcano a light kind of on top, and it has this wing so it could fly 395 miles per hour. That's fast, right? I know you guys have a messy Legos in a box at your home. So I'll tell you a tip to make that messy Lego into this masterpiece. The first step is you need to separate the colors and put them into bag. So you could spill all the Legos in the floor and then ask your mom and dad. You should do it Saturday, Sunday. Don't waste a lots of time. Okay? So you'll separate and ask your mom and dad if they're free. You could call your mom and dad to just time pass Saturday, Sunday, and then separate these and put them into little black bags. The second part is that if you have any instruction like this one that goes with the fighter jet I made, that shows the picture, you could take all the books and go to the back page and find all the pieces of this in all of the colored bags. And if you don't really have instructions, you could go to search. You could search in Google for. You could put Lego and instruction model number. So you could find the instructions. And if you don't really have it, you could say fighter jet, and all of the things will come that you can make. Okay, and if you don't have that too, if you don't have internet, you have your own mind, right? Like how I made this fishy thing with some instructions and some of my mind. You could do that too, or full mind, like how I made this flying thingy, and you could do it and just start building, and then you have all of these to play with in your boring days. I hope everyone liked my idea about making your boring days into a better day. Bye. See you later. And before you close this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give a big thumbs up. Bye.